the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large. Turning it on! The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you start a game in the first quarter and you show me I will run my quarterback like you did here, it makes me defend the whole field. It makes me a lot more nervous. You can tell this quarterback will be a threat throughout this football game.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Out of the gun to give to the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Noles are on the move. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Noles line it up with a 1st and goal. The jet sweep pass. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Try to barge their way in. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
3rd and goal, and I like the play call. You're trying to run it in. You expect to be physical, but this offensive line just not getting the job done. They need more push.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Seminoles! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
They pop it up inside their 3. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defensive touchdown. Davis here. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the catch. Breaks into the open. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of that.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides to back and leaves it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. It's Davis. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Fires to the big fella. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Seminoles look to keep this drive humming.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. The throw. Fires to the tight end. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Off the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the right. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Makes the catch. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. The Seminoles trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Line out trying to get it in. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Big guy smells it. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. 4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Might be looking to run. And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack.
And that's the world we live in. You want to... The
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The give on the option. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Gibson. Shakes off the defender. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. And the Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quickly out to the tight end. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
He might want another play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Holds it in. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Noles are flying down the field. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Noles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll do it himself. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now breaking the field. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's going to run it. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He's taking the shot. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on first down. On the run, still looking. He's going to take off. There he goes. Got some room in to the goal line. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the fourth play of the drive.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got...
Touchdown, no! And the comeback is on. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tripped up for the tackle. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground with the 41. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Davis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Seminoles can really attack on this second and short. Finds his tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Complete to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Seminoles have pushed it inside the 20. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Soft spot in the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Seminoles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Motion from the wideout. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Seminoles are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. The sure hands, it's Webster. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Noles come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He'll get rid of it. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Florida State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, this guy is an elite.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty time to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep.
Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
I like the idea defensively here, too, now. You got the lead. It's the second half. You can play more zone coverage. Trust your athletes on the back end to break on the ball and make something happen, like they did right there, forcing the incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. On on target to the left. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. And the Seminoles trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Touchdown Seminoles! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. Here we go. From the gun. Pocket breaking down. He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. That drive covered 55 yards for the score, and he found his way to the Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together.
Breaks into the open. Oh, he got loose. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. The Seminoles are rolling down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Gets it out fast. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Seminoles will hustle to the line. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Flushed out of the pocket. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
You know, you wonder sometimes.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw on 1st down. Extending the play. He's in open space downfield. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a chance. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Now he's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Back to pass. He fires to the left side. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offense.
You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about